Let's find out what the men who matter really think of the circuit in Track Facts.
Go down the start and finish straight and into Billy's. It's very fast into there. Great for the first corner because a lot happens there.
When you get around the bends, you've got to, going into the S's, you've got to be careful of the bumps. They send you a bit weird.
And up to Bungalow, which is the hairpin, which is a sort of the hairpin on a slant, so you can really get some grip round there.
As you come out the hairpin, you go straight into a horseshoe, double left.
I think clay pigeon is really fast and really exciting. Down a little hill and then to the right again, round a sweep, and there you are, that's a lap.
Well, current championship leader Jack Anderson is the man to beat, but let's see what the others have to say in Ones to Watch.
Well, I qualified first in time practice, and so that was pretty good. The second heat, won again, and the third heat, we got away and won again. As long as I'm in the front, I can get away and not get caught up and tussle behind.
We've had quite a good day. A bit of disappointment in the first couple of heats, but we got together in the last heat. I'd like to finish in the top three, obviously. First would be even better. But in reality, I think our top three would be doable.
I'm not quite sure what happened, but what I've heard from other people is that as we all went down to Billy's, it was all really close. And all of a sudden, someone just came over the back of me, hit my back, and like next thing I knew, I was in the tyres, like out of the race. Well, hopefully, I'll finish in the top 5. It'll be good because I'll be starting quite a way back because of the disaster I did in the third heat. But hopefully, it'll be good.
And this will be good. Heading through the right-hander, leading up to the start-finish straight, Alexander Sims and Jeremy Metcalf at the head of the order, and they're getting the advantage of that inside line. Down into the long left-hander. John Lancaster taking that outside row. He drops back to third place. Alexander Sims and Jeremy Metcalf, it is. The man from Pinchbeck in Lincolnshire is heading the field at the moment. 100cc kart, don't forget, 21 brake horsepower and a top speed of 80 miles an hour, but maybe not quite reaching it here because this is a tight, twisting and very demanding course, a real driver's track. Swooping through that long right-hander. This is probably about the fastest part of the circuit. It keeps turning right forever, right across the yellow line there in front of the pits. Number 4, Alexander Sims leads, but number 8, Jeremy Metcalf, coming under real pressure there from John Lancaster and Jonathan Legris. Contact between Lancaster and Legris, taking advantage of that, gains 2 places in one move. Nice one, Jonathan, the young man from Bournemouth. There's the contact on the back of the number 8 car. Jeremy Metcalf won't be very happy with that. But it's the Yorkshireman, John Lancaster, that makes that contact. He loses ground as well, though, because Jonathan Gris says, thank you very much, I'll have that second place. Now, can he do anything about the man running away like Michael Schumacher at the head of the field? There he is, right in the sights of Jonathan Legris. Meanwhile, number 23, John Lancaster, fights back. Fantastic fight back there from the young man from Pudsey in Yorkshire. Adjusts his position, gets the weight distribution just right, and while they are fighting, Alexander Sims is making hay while the sun shines. Oh, and the naughty boy black and white flag is out. I can imagine who that's for. That'll be number 23, John Lancaster, for that biff on the tail of the number 8. They're still racing at the moment, and it's number 23 making a bit of a break away from the others. He's hunched over that steering wheel. Meanwhile, there's the fight back from number 8. Jeremy Metcalf goes back ahead of Jonathan Legris, so he goes to second, back down to 4th place. Still at the head of the field, though, it's Alexander Sims, number 4. There he is. Then it's 23, John Lancaster, then the rest of the pack. Jeremy Metcalf still being chased by Jonathan Legris. The battle on between the Yorkshireman and the Hampshireman. Number 77 joining in the fun as well. Jason Barrett and Simon Walker-Hansel coming with him as well, number 27. And they've both managed to battle their way up ahead of that number 98 car, Jonathan Legris. It's the 77 car there, the young man from Peterborough. Oh, and he makes another stunning move. He really is the man on the move. Cambridgeshire's Jason Barrett up ahead now of number 8, Jeremy Metcalf, for 3rd place. Meanwhile, number 32, Daniel Rowbotham from Worcestershire, is in trouble and looks like he is out of the race. Still there, though, at the head of the field, despite all the dramas. Alexander Sims, number 4. Oh, and even more dramas. All locked up and sliding into Jason Barrett goes Jeremy Metcalf. and right back onto the tail of both of them. This is the battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th places, because we have number 98, Jonathan Legris, there again. And John Lancaster, number 23, is closing on Alexander Sims. Sims across the line, less than half a second in it now, between 1st and 2nd places, going into the closing stages of a brilliant JICA race for these 100cc piston fork carts. But it's going to end in disappointment for Daniel Rowbottom. There, obviously an engine failure. Meanwhile, the battle for 3rd is on again. It's 3 wide, and up in that 3rd place is Jeremy Metcalf. Now he's been followed through by Jonathan Legris. And Jason Barrett is back down into 5th, but he's on a fight back again. Crumpled rear number plate on number 98, Jonathan Legris. He's been in the wars, but he's there in that 4th place at the moment. Closing in again on number 8, Jeremy Metcalf. A personal battle here between the two Hampshiremen. They've been racing together since they were in cadet carts at the age of 10. And just look at this, they know just where each other's strong point and weak point is. They're absolutely on the limit. Fantastic race for 3rd place. Meanwhile, an equally close fought battle for the lead. And just have a look at this, real late braking stuff here. And it was the number 8 car, Jeremy Metcalf there, just gets it a little bit sideways, makes contact with Jason Parrott. Peterborough's best, goes down to 5th place. Meanwhile, it's the two Hampshiremen, 3rd and 4th. And this is the battle for the lead into the very closing stages on the run to the checkered flag. Sims versus John Lancaster, and Lancaster carrying a bit more speed down the straight this time. A little bit of a mistake there from number 4, Alexander Sims. He's been pushing his tyres maybe a little too hard, too much of the race, and closing in again comes John Lancaster. This man never gives up. Heading to the line now for the final lap of the race, and head down over the steering wheel, trying to get the maximum speed, but look at the 23 car, gets closer and goes down the inside at the hairpin. Great late braking, but straight away Alexander Sims is back on the power, and across the grass at the chicane goes John Lancaster with Alexander Sims back into the lead, and that is the run to the checkered flag. He's got a tight line at the hairpin this time. He is not going to be able to make up that ground. A fantastic run all the way to the finish line. The checkered flag waves for number 4 Alexander Sims. A phenomenal battle on for 3rd place as well. Well, Legris gets that at the line, but the final results see him drop back to 4th for too much contact on the closing lap. But a great battle for the lead between Sims and John Lancaster.
Almost, yeah. I got him at the bottom, but he just squeezed back through into the chicane. Yeah, a lot of points. Good, should do good for the championship. Yeah, very happy.
Yes, I've been pretty quick all day and had very good results. In the last final, I made a few mistakes in the second to last lap, which let John catch up on me. And it was just a race on the last lap, and I came out on top.
And it doesn't come much closer than this in the points. Just 1 point in it between Sims and Legris, and a dead heat for 3rd.
Next up, the cadets. But first,